we are going to make an easy hamburger steak casserole. And let me tell you what, when I say easy, it's delicious, and it's budget friendly. You're going to be able to stretch a pound of hamburger to feed 6 to 8 people. Let's get into it. Okay, so let me tell you something simple. This casserole is going to just take 3 parts. The first part, we're going to make the hamburger steaks. The second part, we're going to make the mashed potatoes. And the third part, we're going to make an onion gravy that brings it all together in the actual casserole dish. So it is super easy, but there are 3 parts. We're going to start with the first part now. Here is my pound of hamburger. I'm going to place that in a bowl. I am going to add 1 egg. I am going to add half a cup of breadcrumbs. Here are my breadcrumbs here, just a store brand. I sometimes kind of like to go 3/4 of a cup. You can play around with that. Half a cup to 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. I'm going to pour that in there. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to dish up some salt. I'm going to also add some onion powder, 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add some garlic powder, 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add some poultry seasoning, 1 teaspoon. Nice heaping teaspoon. And now I'm going to mix it with my hands. And now we're going to just start making hamburger steaks. So I'm pinching off about that much of the ground beef. Maybe a little bit more. We're going to make patties. I'm going to dip it in flour, both sides, and place it on a plate. And with my pound of hamburger, I've gotten about 6 patties. And there we go. Now the next step is for us to peel and put our potatoes on the stove to cook. Okay, so one of the parts is to cook, or actually to peel 4 large russet potatoes or 4 large potatoes. Put them in boiling water, and you're going to cook them on the stove top. And once they are cooked for, I'd say, 20 minutes or so, you're going to drain the water off, and now we're going to mash these potatoes up. This becomes part of our comfort, yummy, easy casserole here. So I'm going to toss in a little bit of butter. It's about 4 tablespoons there. I always love to add some garlic powder to my mashed potatoes. So we're going to do about half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Always gives it a little zhuzh a little bit, right? I am going to give it a pinch of salt in the potatoes. And we're also going to use some heavy whipping cream, but you do not have to use heavy whipping cream. You can use milk or half and half or something of that substance just to give it a little bit of creamy action, right? While we're going to mash these potatoes up together. All right, so the mashed potatoes are done. We're going to just set these aside. Okay. And we're All right, so the next stop here in our casserole dish is to fry up our hamburger patties into steaks. I'm going to start with a little bit of olive oil here in my pan. So I'm going to dress that pan, and we're going to lay our hamburger patties. See if we get them all in here. I think we might fit them all. There we go. There we go. We're going to turn these over. Just want to cook your burger steaks here just until they a little bit of brown on the outside. Okay, it looks like our hamburger steaks are done. I'm going to set them on a plate, and we're going to just set them aside. We're going to do the last step in our casserole process, and that is to build our gravy. And we're going to build it right in this pan because we've got all of this good grease here. We've got all of this good bits. I'm going to pull this all up, and it's going to give that gravy so much flavor. So we're going to set our hamburgers aside. And in our pan, we are going to take 1 chopped up onion. And I'm going to give it another 4 tablespoons of butter here with our onion, just so that they fry up real nice. Okay, so folks, you can see that our onions are cooking down very, very nice here. They're starting to turn a little clear and a little bit of brown crispiness on the edges, which is perfect. The next thing we're going to do is take 3 tablespoons of flour, and we're going to sprinkle that in on top of the onions, and we're going to make sure that it is all integrated real nice here. And this is going to be our thickening agent for our onion gravy. The next item that we're going to use is 2.5 cups of beef broth. And that's going to bring up all of the stuff that was on the bottom of the pan, all of that flavoring from the beef and the onions cooking. We're going to turn our heat up because we're going to bring this all to a really great simmer. Okay, so now that the gravy has started to thicken up a little bit, I'm just watching it simmer and giving it a quick stir. That flour has thickened up the liquid very, very nicely. And we are also going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I think about a teaspoon or so. That should be plenty. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of a browning seasoned sauce to the gravy. And that's about a teaspoon as well. And then I'm also a heavy whipping cream lover, so I'm just going to make, this is optional. You don't have to put the heavy whipping cream in, but I am going to just to add just a little bit of charm to my gravy and to make sure that it is super, super creamy. And now I'm going to reach back for my plate of beef steaks here, and I'm going to just lay them in the back end of the pan. And we're going to just bring this all to a nice simmer for a few minutes before we layer our casserole. So this is all just going to kind of gel together. So delicious. Okay, so we've gotten all of our 3 steps completed. I've also preheated my oven for 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I have greased this 9 by 13 pan here. And you can see the hamburgers are smothered in the onion gravy. The next thing we're going to do is take our mashed potatoes, and we're going to place them all in the bottom of this 9 by 13 grease pan. And we're going to place them, oh, there's an onion too, that wild onion. We're going to place them on top of the mashed potatoes. Wow, folks, this looks so hearty. It's so delicious. So nice and hot. All right, so now we have all this beautiful gravy, right? Let me see if I get some of these nice chunky onions. I'm going to place those on the steaks before I pour all of this gravy. All this goodness all over the place. Oh, went fish in there for some onion. There we go. All right, so you're just going to take the rest of this gravy, all homemade, beautiful brown beef gravy, and you're just going to smother everything right on the top. How's that? Look at that. Woo, girl. I mean, that looks so delicious. So this goes into the oven uncovered for about 20 to 30 minutes, uncovered in an oven at 375 degrees. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, friends, here she is right out of the oven. A beautiful, beautiful beef steak, mashed potato casserole, and let's dig into it. I did let it set up for a few minutes. Look at that. Whoa, look at that gravy, the mashed potatoes. Slide that right on a plate there. I'm going to get the rest of the mashed potatoes right behind it. Whoa, does it smell delicious? All kinds of onions too. Look at that. All right. Let's take a bite of her. Very savory. $1 million casserole here is absolutely delicious. Wow. Super good, super easy. Stretch it out, make it on a budget. I mean, this is going to be a fan favorite here. I can already say that. That gravy, beautiful, beautiful blend of spices and all of that onion. It's a perfect comfy dinner, perfect casserole. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.